keep it light, but I do have something that I'll play for us to discuss also. But I want to make sure everybody on the line can at least participate in the quiz game because I'm going to play, and I'm pretty good at quizzes. And I want to make sure that I have enough people participating that I don't feel as bad when I win. You know, the more people I beat, the better.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
But I'm going to say Merrill made the quiz, so he probably had me in mind and put some stuff in there that tripped me up. So just you all in. You got your smartphone with you. Can you participate?
Yeah, I can do it online.
Okay. Well,
I got two screens.
Okay. Well, I don't know if does that work. I think you have to call in. It
does.
Work.
Yeah, two screens. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the best way to play instead of a phone.
Okay.
But
well, we give it a few more minutes.
A few more minutes.
Oh, my sister's looking for the link, so that'll be in somebody else. Let me send her the link. See if she wants to join in. Let's see here.
Where does your sister live, Felton?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh.
She's been there since '99, I believe. She's officially an ATLian at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been there for a while.
Some good things happening there.
It's always been a beautiful city to me. Greg, the first time I went was like '98, and it was just at that point it was very welcoming. It is heavily populated by African Americans, and it's an eclectic mix. You have highly successful Black people, you have middle class, and of course, the homeless population is very saturated with African Americans also. But you see a lot of successful people that are Black and doing well down there also.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things that indicate it's a creative community.
It is, and they do embrace the arts.
Yeah.
A book I read recently recognized Atlanta for its progressiveness, but there's an underbelly of racial strife, but it was never at the forefront of Atlanta. It was terminalized as a city too busy to hate. So in the 70s,
nice.
80s, yeah, it sounds great.
Sounds great. Right? Keep them busy.
So yeah, that was a thing that was communicated by the mayor at that time, and then they had a Black mayor who was pretty successful, and then he was followed by Andrew Young. So yeah, they put an emphasis on economical empowerment, and it shows. It's a beautiful place. I've enjoyed it.
I'm going to remember that, Felton. Too busy to hate.
Yeah, the city too busy to hate. Now they didn't necessarily completely live up to it. And Atlanta is a place that is in a state that is pretty much one of the places that is the cradle of white supremacy. And I know you probably heard of Stone Mountain. And after I think it was 1915 or whenever the Klan was reestablished, that took place in Georgia. But I think North Carolina has more people affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan than Atlanta does, or than Georgia does.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Lorraine, are you with us? We were just discussing your hometown.
North Carolina?
No, your hometown now, Atlanta. They were asking where you. I said you're official ATLian. Are you going to be able to play this game now? Since we have 6, because you have to be able to log into Kahoot. Okay, cool.
Let it go.
That's all I need to hear. So I think we're ready to have this losers ball. You guys be ready to dance with each other. Yeah, loser ball, man. Greg, I get a 2-for-1 with you and Julia. See, I get to beat 2 people. I get to beat 2 people at the same time.
Okay.
But we'll have a good time, and this will be the last show for this year. And I wanted to, have a good time with it. And Merrill was on board, and he made us good game.
Yeah,
a Kahoot.
This is Kahoot. So we are playing for 3 really awesome prizes. The person who is in first place gets what we always give away. It is a $25 gift card to Amazon, so you can get yourself a last minute stocking stuffer. If you finish in second place, you have your choice between 2 prizes, and then the person who finishes the 3rd prize gets the prize the other person doesn't want. What we have today is a multicolored light bar. So you can like have, use your phone and have different lights, for the different mood you want in the room. Try the different colors. It's LED light, very nice, It's from our prize vault. Or you can go very practical, and we have an Invisiglass set, a reach and clean Invisiglass set. So when you clean the back of your car or the front of your car, you don't have to stretch and, put your arm out of whack. It's got an extendable.
Do I have to come in second place to get that? I
So
need that.
you pick.
Okay,
So first place gets 25. Second place can choose between this or that.
So I have to win first
If we
and second.
win, we're gonna give that to Felton, okay?
I need it, man. I need.
It's going to Felton.
I was looking at my back window the other day, and I was like, man, I really wish I had something I could clean that with. So
You
thanks,
got
Merrill.
it. It's coming your way.
It's coming my way.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's.
All right, so the Kahoot is set up. If you guys can see it, all you have to do is if you have a second screen or a mobile phone, you go to kahoot.it and you type in 5341071.
Julia, I'm gonna say let Julia do this. So.
And actually, I should post something on our Facebook page. If somebody did try to join us on Facebook Live, I need to tell them to come into Zoom.
Oh, you go. Yeah.
Give people a second here. Let me send this email to people.
534-1.
Yep, 5341071.
I think I typed in. I'm picking on you guys. I'm typing in the wrong stuff, Greg.
Wait, we have to have a nickname?
Yeah, you can just put in anything.
Juju.
How do I do an invite? Oh, there it is.
I'm surprised Portia didn't come on here tonight, but she might have not known about the gifts. She didn't know about the prizes, so I know she would have challenged me.
I'm gonna say no stream tonight. Join.
I see you in there. So the other thing is just till we get everything started, keep your device awake so that because if it falls asleep, it might kick you off for a minute, but just keep your device lit up. And I'm going to still do what I normally do as far as muting everybody so nobody accidentally says an answer out loud or does anything that distracts somebody, gonna go ahead.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right, one more post here just to let people know where we are.
Gotta wake your device back up, Lauren.
All right.
This should be easy work. I'm ready.
Are we ready? We ready to play? All right. Today's theme is going to be very easy. It's just identifying famous musical acts or singers by their picture.
Oh man, I might not be able to do.
We're gonna see.
This.
We're gonna see if see how good you guys are at identifying people. Let's begin. Can you identify these people? 3, 2, 1. Who is this singer here? Rihanna, Aretha, Beyonce, Mary J.
I almost got that wrong.
Beyonce. All right.
Is everybody in there?
Everybody in there? Can you see how to answer it?
Okay.
All
You
right.
guys got it? You got to answer it on your phone, Julia.
You hit the corresponding
Shape.
shape. Who is this? Triangle, Drake. Diamond, Big Sean. Circle, Future. Square, J. Cole. All right, here we go. All right, all right.
It's about speed. See, pick up Porsche at the. There she go.
Yeah, poor. I wonder if I can pause for a second. I don't think I can.
I don't see it.
I can pause before we go to the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so Childish Gambino was the answer to that one. And I'll
Ain't no
wait.
pausing. Ain't no pausing. We gotta keep going.
We'll keep going. Portia can't get in.
No, she can't get in. She late.
That's my
right.
sister.
Good to see you,
It's
Portia.
probably best if I don't. I want to take all. I don't want to
You
win.
better
I
take
get
all.
all the opportunity. That's right.
You play in your head. See if you know.
That's right.
All
I
right,
was
who is this?
surprised, Porsche.
Triangle, Selena Gomez. Circle, Taylor Swift. Diamond, Okay. All right. Katy Perry.
I was surprised, Porsche. I said she would be here to challenge me, but no.
Who is this person? Ariana Grande, Jennifer Lopez, Rita Ora, or Rihanna. Who do we think this is? Rihanna. All right, you guys know your pop stars.
It's all about speed right here.
It is about speed. And I didn't put anybody super obscure in here.
Oh, snap.
All right, is this Vanessa Hudgens, Carly Rae Jepsen, Ellie Goulding, Charlie
Oh, my gosh.
XCX?
Don't nobody know who this is.
Yeah, man. You said you ain't put nobody obscure.
You just said that and then you put somebody that nobody knows.
You don't know that song "Call Me Later"? Maybe.
I know the song.
No,
but the picture,
come on.
come on now.
Great
That photo
song.
was from a long distance.
That's an awesome song.
Man.
Who
I
is
know
this?
the music.
All right, everybody knew Jiggle Man.
Yeah, he had a close-up picture.
Hey, that picture was bad. That was bad. That was some bad
Good
Google.
God.
I thought it was
that was some
Taylor.
bad Google image cropping for me.
I thought it was
I
Taylor
thought it was
Swift.
Adele.
I thought it was Taylor.
Adele.
Who is this young man? Shawn
Everybody
Mendes,
knows who that is.
Ian
Come
Smith,
on now.
Harry Styles. Yeah, oh, here we go. All right, you guys are awesome, y'all. Okay, I tried to fool some of y'all.
You got me. I still don't know who the other girl was.
Who is this gentleman? Blake Shelton, Justin Timberlake, Adam Lambert, or Adam Levine? All right.
And that's some good music. Seen them in concert a few times.
I saw them before they were super famous. This is like 99.
Were they around then?
They were.
I don't know. We need to check on that one.
They weren't famous. They weren't famous. I lived in Chapel Hill, so I saw a lot of people before they were doing stuff.
I get them girls mixed up. That might have cost me. Stay up there, fella. I'm good.
Right behind you, though.
I gotta get my list, get my lead back. I actually want to come in second. I want the cleaning stuff.
All right, who is this young lady? This is a bad picture too.
No, that's actually a good one.
Is it good? Oh, you think it's good? Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of is bad. It's kind of bad, man. It's kind of bad.
All right, Alicia Keys. And 2 people had that one.
I'm looking at you, Julia.
You know, I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this.
Who's this gentleman?
Cracking
That's
me up.
easy.
They cracking me up.
All right. Everybody knows there's Ziggy Stardust.
All right, you kind of getting close. A little too close, sis.
Who is this?
That's easy.
All right.
All about
Portia, you playing? Portia, you playing?
No,
You didn't let her in. How you gonna answer?
You let
No,
her in.
I'm just sitting out. I'm sitting out. Go ahead. I'm good.
I was just playing.
Who's this
I thought
person?
you put in.
Man, it took my thing took for a long time to click. It did.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not
Oh
playing.
man,
right.
I'm only up 80 or 72 points or something now.
Yeah, you about to come. You about to
77.
come down.
Who is this?
You about to come down. Don't worry about it.
All right,
77
Steve.
points. Let me see what that gave me.
Justin Bieber.
I'm losing some ground.
Who is this?
I bet I got to that one before she did.
Nope.
Bruno Mars. Good job.
Take it away, sis.
Daggone, she gaining on me.
Seven more.
Thank you, Portia. Here I come.
I only made these 10 seconds long so we could get zoomed through a bunch. Who's this?
That's too easy.
All right.
Eric Clapton kind of, if he had a little hair on his face, would have been closer. Dang, she catching me. I don't know, 5 now.
Who is this?
Oh Lord, who is that?
That's easy.
Uh-oh,
Not for
you
me.
might have got caught.
Not for me.
You might have got
God, I got caught.
caught.
She got that one. Lord. Hey man, that was a big jump. Good gracious.
And I
told you I
hit
was-
it late.
I want second place anyway.
Is this?
Easy.
All right, everybody got it right though.
Mhm.
Nicki Minaj. Uh-oh. Who is this?
One of my favorites,
Got the number every Christmas. You gotta have it.
basically.
Up, look who's ahead.
She won't give me no ground either.
Look who's
Nope.
ahead.
Nope.
Who is this?
That's easy.
Yeah.
I got it wrong last
Yeah,
time, so I get it right this time.
Yeah, they do look alike though.
There you
I
go.
know.
Oh, JB coming up. Who's JB?
Jesse,
Oh,
catch it up. Who's this man?
Long as I can hold on to my window washing equipment.
He has the #1 stream song of this year.
Yep. And I was on him before he was blew up way back when he gave away his CD.
Sound too much like Michael Jackson for me.
No, never. No.
Like a fake Michael Jackson.
Now that's a bad picture right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's a bad picture. This is the
I'm guessing on this one, Felon. You might have this one. Yep, because I don't know who that was.
that's
Uh-oh.
the goat. That's the goat.
Oh man, he's terrible. Don't get
Goat,
it.
man.
Uh-oh.
Dang, see, that
Look
messed
at
me
that.
up.
Look at that.
I couldn't see that
One more.
picture.
So you know what that was?
Yeah.
You know what that was like? That was like a race being ran. And then
Don't
when you get to
worry,
the finish
don't
line,
worry.
I put my
I
nose
know.
out. I put my
Yep.
nose out and crossed the finish line.
One more. Drum
But
roll.
it's not over yet.
It's
One
over.
more.
It's over. It's over. I won't lay down.
Yes.
I won't lay down. I won't lay
Dang,
down.
man. That one
won't
thing
lay
messed
down.
me up. That messed me up.
Butch Reed, for
Second
all you to
place.
know, for all y'all to
Second
know.
place.
But
Second place.
but here's the funny part. As I stated, I made my desire first and foremost. I want the window cleaning kit.
You want to win? Okay, so this
I
is
want the
you.
window cleaning kit.
All right. So Lorraine, you want the Amazon?
Oh, you know, Amazon is my friend.
right. So Jesse, this is yours. We'll get it.
Jesse, you don't
Wait a
do too
minute,
much
it
with that
depends.
light,
Yes,
man.
you are
It depends.
entirely too quiet.
Hey,
Yeah.
it depends. Wait a minute. How much is on the Amazon? What's the Amazon?
25.
No, I'm taking the Amazon but if JB doesn't want those, that light look kind of fun though.
Right, it's cool.
It does. It does.
It does.
That would have been my second choice. I would have took the light, but I do need to clean my inside windows, and I appreciate it. Y'all think I'm playing? I really
Tell
do
the
need to
whole
do that.
world, okay?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
bro.
What I say, hey man, what I said earlier,
Yeah.
it's getting a little dark on the streets. I can't see as well. That might help with that.
It's got 3 different pads in there. So when one pad is dirty, you can switch it out.
Hey, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Can't beat it.
Everything gonna be dirty on that thing when he gets done.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's gonna be layers of film. I will be collecting that sooner than later. Lorraine, you can get your Amazon gift card with ease since you're out of state.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Lorraine, I just need your email. Just put your email in the chat.
yeah.
Okay.
You can get my Christmas gift.
This
with
was fun. See, this is what I like playing these games with my students too. So
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But you did hear you can get my Christmas gift with that gift card.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Julia
Portia,
hung in there. She made a valiant
oh no, I was going to give Julia her props. I see Greg tapped out. He just went on and left. He said he couldn't even play anymore. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone that's in this space could join us this evening. I'm tempted not even to go into any political farther tonight. I'm really almost just like, let's just talk about the season that is, and let's have some fun and some laughs and games and enjoy the presence of the people that are here most often. And that would be Jess, who's, I call him stand-up Jess now. He's a stand-up guy, and he,
There you go.
there's a man of a few words unless there's something he really want to talk about. And I've heard the stories of his activism in terms of getting Wi-Fi to the people that need it. So I appreciate your activism in that department, Jess. It's very important. Gregory, Julia, I've had the pleasure of meeting you guys in person and spending some time taking a walk around. Is Renolda. I said it wrong and somebody corrected me. Yeah, Renolda Gardens, and that was a good time, and I've enjoyed you guys this holiday season. So I'm glad you could make it, and you've been a consistent presence, and you are appreciated. Portia, nearest and dearest, I appreciate you as always, and I hate you missed out on that beatdown I just handed out. I wanted you to be one of the main receivers of my high level of knowledge, and to show you that that time.
I want to give somebody else the opportunity. I want to spread the joy.
Yeah, spread the joy of these hands. I understand.
Yeah, we do have another 6th question one I got sitting there we have never used before.
Oh, snap.
That we could play.
Do we have more
He don't want to lose again. He don't want to lose again.
And no, Mary,
I have a gift card left over from our teachers retreat. We had one teacher that didn't show up, so I do have one more $25 gift card.
So there's one prize.
Let's go.
There's one prize. And if anybody else wants it, just tell me not to play. Just tell me not to play. So you guys don't want it. Okay, I'll take that one prize. All right, sis, I was going to get to you. Unfortunately, we have not spent the time that we usually spend during the holiday season. But I did get to see you over the summer, and I'm glad that we did get to have that time. And we've spoken about some things here and there over the last week. And that's been pleasurable also. So I'm glad you were able to join us tonight and get this work also. Take that, second place is the first loser. So I'm glad that you got to experience that. And I'm glad it happened how it did, because you were right there.
I didn't lose.
You almost had it.
Didn't lose.
And
Mr.
then it was
Holloway.
it was a change. It was something that happened. And, the finish line, the guy finishes at the finish line like that. That's what happened, So I'm glad I was able to do that to you.
Technically, it was not my fault. It was Mr. Holloway.
Okay, let's mute her. Okay. So let's get to this other game so she has a chance to redeem herself.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to this.
Let's do one more.
And Meryl, thanks for providing this fun space today.
I do the muting. I don't get muted.
This is not your time. This is our time. So Meryl, I appreciate you providing what you do here with NC 100, and it's all with very well intended motives. And I say that because I've had the pleasure of knowing Meryl personally for the better part of a year. It's almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Almost 2 years, yeah. So I appreciate what he brings to the table, and I'm glad to have someone like him at the helm and the steering part of this ship. So let's take advantage of this man's generosity and what he brings to the table in this space, and let's have a little bit more fun. I've enjoyed this thus far. I like when I back up what I say. So
there it is. Okay, well, you can't prove it. You playing this time?
Oh gosh, Portia, you playing this time?
No, I'm not playing. I'm on my phone and I can't see the screen and the phone at the same time. So I just do what I do best. I'll be Walligate and instigate.
Okay.
I'm gonna appreciate that, because you are my nemesis. Well, you and don't hold on, because I need to say her name, and it's gonna look bad that you're recording this and I can't call her name. Gosh. And it's crazy because it's on the tip of my tongue. Go ahead, Meryl.
You talking about Miss Hensley?
Miss Hensley, bail me out, man. Bail me out.
All right.
Yeah, y'all definitely battle.
Yeah, we've had some really good times on the Kahoot. Let's see. Let me find my way into the space.
All right, yeah, it's 475-4944. Only 6 questions here, so this will be a quick game.
We may have should have live so we could see if we had any more challengers.
Well, I did post on that, so anybody who
Oh,
in the look
okay.
for it, they know to jump here in the Zoom. So
Okay.
we'll see. We had a lot of good responses. We had a wonderful conversation this Tuesday on healthy outcomes from a bunch of different angles. So like we have a bunch of new followers.
Right.
So
yeah, I saw the replay posted, but I liked it, but it was confusing because I thought it was going on, but it was not going on at the time that it came up on my Facebook. I need to do that. Yeah, it showed me after it was over, but it looked like it was still going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Merle, I couldn't get into Zoom. That's why I wound up on Facebook.
Oh, the Zoom didn't work for you?
I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, okay, I'll just do Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch part of it though, but hey, I did see it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Oh, here's Dawn.
Okay, we got somebody want to come get this work.
Okay, we'll give Dawn a couple seconds here if she wants to play.
Miss Adams, are you with us? Been a while. You
Hello.
hey, are you do you desire to participate?
Play a little
in the
Kahoot
Kahoot?
with us?
Oh man.
I don't know how to take that laugh.
To the website.
Yep.
Yeah, you just go to kahoot.it, www.kahoot.it, and then you type in 475-4944.
Oh, okay. It was up here.
We're playing for a stocking stuffer, $25 gift certificate to Amazon, courtesy of our one of our Rockingham County teachers that that wasn't able to make a workshop we did.
Let me see if I can get in.
Okay, give you a couple seconds here. We already had a rousing game a little while ago where we had to identify pop singers.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know what he's had put aside for months, and it's 6 questions. So
yeah, this is an old one. It's
Yeah,
an old one, so we never used it.
yeah.
At least I don't remember using it.
Sis Lorraine, you've been logged out, and we're looking at your ceiling light, and it's okay, but maybe let's look at some artwork or something. Yeah, there you go.
I was waiting for y'all to finish talking. So I started texting. My attention span is not that long.
Yeah, it's that, it's that second place, man. That hurts a lot of people's feelings. You got to get motivated.
It said Gemini. That's all.
It said Gemini.
Hey, Dawn, were you able to get in?
I'm trying.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good sign, Dawn.
I know.
When you went to kahoot.it, did you at least get to the website?
Kahoot.it, not .com, it.it.
Right.
Then you see where it asks for a number, put that number in, it's on the screen. Yeah, is that it?
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Here we go.
Got another person to get this work. Let's go.
All right. Next quick question. Two, one. Oh, I guess it was 10. Okay, what was the first feature-length animated movie that was ever released for Americans to consume?
Good question.
Dang.
Bambi, Dumbo, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Which one was the very first one? First animated movie, feature-length. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right.
Oh,
You
shit.
answered it fast too, sis.
What years did the TV show MASH run on television?
It's a strong guess.
1972 to 1983.
Ooh, look at that 5.
What?
Look at that heat.
Let me get that.
Let me get that. Yes.
That was a guess.
My thing is still turning around.
Who was the first person to win Sports Illustrated Man of the Year 3 times? It definitely was not this person in the picture, but it's just a picture of Sports Illustrated.
Okay, let's see if this thing comes up.
Okay, we're gonna have to mute you, Miss Adams. I'm just joking. but
Oh,
Did they come up with-
I forgot.
yeah.
Nobody got that right. It was
Nobody.
LeBron James.
I forgot he got it when he was in high school. That's what makes a difference. Yeah.
Well, you're on here, Don. So your avatar is on here.
Yeah, you playing.
But now you can see it.
Okay, I'm muting myself because I just started talking.
This is the longest running U.S. sports franchise ever. And it's still running. All four of these are still going, but one of these is the oldest one. Started in 1871. The Atlanta Braves. They started out the Long Stockings.
Nobody moves.
Look at here, look at here. Okay.
Oldest actress to win an Oscar, was Jessica Tandy. She was 80 years old. What movie did she win an Oscar for? Fried Green Tomatoes, The Birds, Batteries Not Included, Driving Miss Daisy. That's exactly right.
What, sis? Did you get that right? Uh-oh.
I missed
Greg.
that one. I don't even know how I missed that.
Greg and Julia.
Hey, I lost my app.
Uh-oh.
If
We got you. We gonna get you right.
This
What
was
was the question?
He's happy you lost.
Last sports movie to win an Oscar.
It was to be attached to an Oscar award. So not to win an Oscar, but to be attached to an Oscar award.
Oh man.
Was The Fighter, 2010.
Yeah. $1 Million Baby was right.
We need to
before
mute
that.
Felton.
Why? I'm trying to help everybody. Let me help you.
There's a rapper named Exhibit. He has a hit TV show on MTV, and it was called what?
That was easy.
Mm-hmm. That means it won't help you.
I know, and I can't answer. I lost my app.
You knew that one?
I lost my app.
Don, you would have got one right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Which one of these popular party songs won a Grammy? California Love, All the Way Up, Hotline Bling, In the Club.
Multiple choices. I feel like I got this one right, but I'm not sure.
Two of them did. California Love and Hotline Bling would accept.
Thought it was Tupac.
Never heard them before in my entire life.
Nobody got them paired right.
True or false? President George W. Bush once called NWA the biggest threat to American youth since polio.
No, not him. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
That's false. Yeah.
Mute.
That was false. Pop said that. Last question. Eagles' Greatest Hits, 1971 through 75, is the best-selling album of all time. True or false? False. Thriller just took back over.
It did again.
Took
Well,
over.
hey, it didn't hurt me any. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
sis, do you need me to let you have this one so you can make my Christmas present that much better?
You don't need to let me have anything. I came in second.
There's no second place trophy this time. It's all me. It's all mine. Hey, good job, everyone that
Do you guys
participated.
have a trophy for people who lose their apps?
Miss Adams,
we'll hook
Miss
you up.
Adams, we can't hear you, Miss Adams.
Finders
We
keeper.
don't, we don't understand what
Finders
you.
keeper.
There's a lot of static on the line right
We'll
now.
get you an
Miss
NC
Adams.
100 pencil or something.
Yeah, sure it is.
Matter of
They
fact,
get kicked out of Zoom.
what I'm going to do is actually craft your prize. I'm going to make it with my own two hands. I'm going to craft
Oh, watch out.
it with some natural materials. I'm going to go outside and find a cone. What do you call it? A pine cone and spray paint it or something. But no, I'm glad that you were able to make it tonight, Miss Adams. We haven't seen you in a while. And still are not really looking at you because it's just your name, but we're glad that you made it to the space. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy Thanksgiving, all of the wonderful holiday times that we're experiencing at the moment. So again, this has been fun, and I'm glad we were able to keep it more light than heavy. I don't want to go into the political bag, but so much. Something that we can discuss if you guys like was an unfortunate encounter that took place in Chicago with a woman in her home, and she was actually naked, older Black woman, and Chicago police officers invaded her home. Now, the caveat is that this took place 2 years ago.
I saw a video.
Yeah, and a big problem that I see in this type of continuous hiding of certain behaviors is that it allows for a continuation of certain things to take place that are affecting members of the Black community, and it leaves too much room for discussion instead of an immediate understanding of it being wrong, and an immediate addressing and an immediate consequences. So I'm going to show the clip, and it's not to be a Debbie Downer and ruin the festivities that we've experienced tonight, because I've thoroughly enjoyed winning. I've thoroughly enjoyed beating everyone, but I'm going to show this clip, and I just want to briefly unpack it in the context as to what we have seemingly accomplished by removing a person from office who is in the embodiment of these certain type behaviors, and replacing him with someone who may be less dramatic in his delivery, or less painful in the way that he communicates certain positions, but will he truly address some of these aspects? So with that being said, I actually have two clips. One is a professor from, I think it's Florida A&M, and she's answering some questions about Joe Biden, who I'm of course speaking of, but I'm going to play the video of the lady experiencing this traumatic situation first. So I hope we are able to unpack with the probably 7 minutes we'll have left once this is done, and have just a brief discussion. We're not going to leave on a sour note. We're going to leave on a good note, but just a brief discussion about, I guess doing better, because I think we can. And I think you guys think we can. So let's try to do better. All right. Share screen. Make sure I share the sound. Uh-oh. Did something wrong. Let's try that again. All right, here we go.
Now to a disturbing story. Police officers raiding the wrong home and handcuffing an innocent woman. It was first reported by Dave Savini of our CBS Chicago station, WBBM, and contains graphic video that the city did not want anyone to see.
I had just gotten home from work, and while I was undressing,
Anjanette Young, a social worker, had just finished her shift at the hospital when 12 Chicago police officers raided her home.
And it happened so fast, I didn't have time to put on clothes.
She was completely naked, surrounded by all male officers.
And I'm just standing there. I mean, terrified, humiliated.
Young was handcuffed as the officers searched her home.
If I had made one wrong move, I felt like they would have shot me.
One police officer wraps a short coat around her shoulder, still leaving her front fully exposed. Young tells the raid team at least 43 times they are in the wrong place.
You got the wrong house! You got the wrong house!
WBBM's investigation uncovered police got it wrong because they took the word of an informant who said a felon with a handgun lived in the apartment.
Nobody lives here but me! Okay. You have to shout. I don't have to shout! This is
So where was the target? Our investigation revealed he was awaiting trial on home confinement here at a different apartment in Anjanette Young's complex. How easy would it have been to locate him? Easy, real easy, because he was wearing a police tracking device. Police did eventually walk Young to a room so she could get dressed. It took more than 20 minutes for the officers to say this.
We believe your story.
Nearly 2 years after the ordeal, Young says she still hasn't been told if any of the officers involved have been disciplined.
They need to do the work, but they need to do it right.
Now, the city law department went to court to try to block our station from airing this video, but that judge ruled against them. Now, tonight, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot publicly apologized to Ms. Young and said she was appalled at what she saw and is recommending that the city settle that case. Ms. Young says what she wants is accountability, Nora.
Incredibly appalling. Dave Savini, thank you very much.
And so with that in mind, I'm going to play a brief clip, and it's about 5 minutes, but it's a professor speaking on Joe Biden's election. And she's kind of booking her conversation with why it is great that he is putting some Black Americans in his cabinet and cabinet positions, but also what more he could do. Or she alludes to what more he could do. So let me get this one together.
Helm. She's an assistant professor of history at Florida A&M University. So, Professor, first I want to get your reaction to the choice of retired Lieutenant General Lloyd Austin. If confirmed, he would be the first African-American as defense secretary.
I think it's a step in the right direction. Absolutely. African-Americans showed up for Joe Biden, and in the same way that he saw us reflected in the voter turnout, it's going to be very important for us to see ourselves reflected in those positions.
So we've also seen, obviously, Kamala Harris, the first woman, Black and Asian vice president, and some other choices. Linda Thomas Greenfield, his pick for UN ambassador. And then we're hearing new talk of another African-American lawmaker, Representative Marcia Fudge, being picked for a cabinet position. Is this promises made, promises met and kept by Joe Biden?
It's certainly not promises met. This is a great start to an ongoing effort that needs to occur, especially if President-elect Joe Biden has his eyes set on being elected again in another 4 years. His entire presidency is going to have to a certain extent, speak to the promises made on the campaign trail, specifically as it relates to African Americans. So it is absolutely wonderful to have a few African Americans represented. It's wonderful to have a few women represented. But what will be most substantial is to see how he sustains his commitment to diversity over time.
Well, what would you say are the top three biggest issues right now facing the African American community that Joe Biden must address? What can he do here?
Well, certainly the same things that have always impacted African American life, unfortunately, impact them now because the United States has failed to do anything about it since the end of slavery. So, you know, it's very interesting that, you know, when we think about the civil rights movement, people tend to generalize it as a bunch of marching and singing for a broad access to equality. But civil rights activists have always been very specific about what Black needs are. When you look at the March on Washington, it wasn't just called the March on Washington. It wasn't just about Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. The title of that movement was called the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. So the needs of African Americans were outlined there. African Americans need access to capital, We need financial support in a number of different areas, education, small businesses, and certainly with the reality of COVID-19, not only does our economic health play a role in our physical wellness, but racial disparities that run throughout the healthcare system needs to be addressed as well.
What about criminal justice reform and all of what we've seen over the last several months here in the United States with police and defunding the police and that movement? Is there anything on the immediate side that Joe Biden can do there?
Absolutely. He can start to take a serious look at legislative policies around criminal justice, or as many activists choose to call it, the criminal injustice system in America, the ways in which police are able to go into the home of a sleeping healthcare worker, end her life, and nobody pays for it. In the case of Breonna Taylor, or we've seen incident after incident where Black people are running in their own neighborhoods or shopping in their own neighborhoods, and they are unfairly targeted. And so, yeah, certainly as president, there are a number of initiatives that he can take to make sure that this is no longer a reality. And I think only time will tell to what extent he's going to take that kind of thing seriously.
So yeah, I hate to leave us on a note of less holiday cheer, but I think it's necessary that we remind ourselves that there's a lot going on that we can be knowledgeable of, and being knowledgeable of something does make you interpret the world slightly different. And it doesn't mean that you resign yourself to some negative, dispossessed, ill feeling. It just means that you're more conscionable of what is actually taking place in the world. And the reason why those two clips made sense to play was because that lady experienced something 2 years ago before Breonna Taylor's unfortunate encounter took place. And if you paid attention, the lady who was talking about what happened to her in Chicago actually had on a Breonna Taylor shirt. So that's something that can be addressed from the top levels of government, can be spoken about clearly and vociferously, and can be impacted as an immediate something that immediately deserves and needs attention. And I look to see if he's going to, at the minimum, live up to that, because I think it was Martin Luther King Jr. that said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice anywhere, something like that. I know I'm definitely paraphrasing and misquote, but yeah, I think if you espouse and communicate yourself to be of a top tier integrity, morality persona, as he has, then you need to be speaking loudly about what's wrong with these type situations. With that being said, I implore you all to go and find Joe Biden's conversation with civil rights leaders. It was leaked recently, and it does not encourage me at all as far as to what he may have in store going forward about his progressiveness and about his desire to be impactful in certain areas of Black Americans' lives. I will not play that tonight because we've had so much fun, so I will spare you guys that much. I do appreciate everybody being here, and I will quickly go around the room to get everyone's holiday messaging. The actual promotional material for the night is making a New Year's resolution still a thing. So if it's still a thing with you, then I welcome you to do so, since I won't see you guys in this space again until next year. If it is still a thing with you, make a New Year's resolution. If it is not, just, give us your holiday perspective, and we'll move on, and everyone can await Santa Claus's special deliveries. So Portia, I'll start with you.
Oh, how did I know that? Good evening, everyone. It is just so nice to be in this space with you once again. New Year's resolutions? No. I don't get into them. I just do me day by day, minute by minute. As far as my Christmas message is concerned, hey, I just want everybody to be happy, healthy, and to enjoy life. Because you know what? We only have one, and let's make the best out of it. Live in expectation and just live for peace and abundant blessings. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Sounds awesome. Gregory and Julia, I know we'll start with Julia. So you guys, you know.
How did you know that?
You are I should know that because I think you're a man of my own mentality. The ladies first.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, we have something great to look forward to. We don't do New Year's resolutions either, but try to live each day the best we can. And if, to quote our friend David Moore, if we can make one person's day better, then we've done a good thing. Portia, we got our tower garden. So we are so excited. We got a tower garden from Portia. So that's going to be our big thing to look forward to this year. Same as Portia, we wish everybody peace, good health, joy, and have a wonderful season. And it's so nice to be part of this community. Thank you for what you're doing.
There you go.
Hey, I appreciate that. And Gregory, unless you want to add on, I think that was well spoken. I think you would mess it up if you said anything else. So yeah,
I agree.
And thank you guys for being here. And it's a wonderful thing to know that there's so much connective tissue in this environment, and so much appreciation for everyone's presence here. My dear sister, you are next on the list.
I'll pick up my iPad. Thank you guys for having me here. It's always a pleasure to come in and have a little fun. And I know, I like some honest competition. So I'll reiterate everything Portia said and look at the names because I'm bad with names. And the Gregory House said, just love and peace and everybody do a little bit of good and it'll go a long way. You may not mean, I forgot the quote too, but you may not mean a lot to a lot of people, but you may mean something to somebody somewhere along the way. And I know a lot of us are educators on here or have educated or touched some kids. And that's my purpose, just to give back to little ones. That's it. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Right. I'm glad you could join us tonight, sis. And yeah, doing for the youth is something that never runs out. There's always going to be some new faces on this planet as long as it's inhabitable. So let's just try to do best by them and get them prepared for what life is, because it's no crystal stair, as I think that was Maya Angelou who said that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Portia. Jess, what you got, man? What you gonna give us for the new year?
Well, I'm gonna work hard at get Wi-Fi and digital trading into the Black communities and keep pushing on these politicians while they're trying to sweep this underneath the rug and stay on top of them. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everyone.
The work goes on, and I'm glad that you're a part of that, Jess, because I seen you in this space repeatedly, and you always got something heavy to bring to the table. It might not be with a lot of words, but it is something worth you participating in this space, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for what you're doing out there in the world too. Last but not least, and yeah, it's because you put on that Aggie hat. I'm an Eagle, and I'm gonna represent these Eagles. I am an Eagle, but I don't get off into all of that. I appreciate higher ed and all of the academics and intellectuals that I encounter from no matter which university they went to. So that's my hometown college, A&T, even though I'm at UNCG. So I got all kind of rivalries with you. But I'm gonna give you a moment. So give us some of your holiday thoughts and things. Miss Adams. Gotta unmute yourself. See that technology thing getting you again. Gotta unmute yourself. Come on.
I thought you were gonna help a sister out and unmute I just wanted to, say, thank you guys for welcoming me into, into your group. And, coming back home isn't always easy. Sometimes it's necessary. But, you guys have really made this a special year for me. And I'm really just looking forward to next year, the end of COVID, so I can see all you guys in person, and just to the things to come, the good things for the children and everything that we can do in the community, but thank you guys. I really have appreciated this. And one day somebody gonna teach me how to use technology so I can play Kahoot.
Well,
Anyway.
it depends on how good you are at it. That's the only way I'll make it a thing. But thank you for joining us tonight. Really, really glad to have you.
Thank you, guys.
Glad to have
Merry
everyone
Christmas
here.
and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Same to you. Same to you.
Meryl,
Meryl,
thank you for the game. Thank you for the wonderful games.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
so you can keep talking, Meryl. What are your holiday thoughts and things? And share them
Yeah,
out.
I mean, I'm looking forward to like having like some family time, like taking a break, taking a beat. Like I've finally gotten over the uncomfortability of like putting a pin in like projects and stuff, and I've been thinking too hard about like, okay, is it at a good stopping point? But now I'm resigned to, I don't care. Put a pin in it, take some time to rest. Super appreciative of like, all the stuff you've done, Felton, to kind of grow this platform. Appreciative of all you guys that have joined and all the partnerships and stuff and relationships that we've built over this past year. I'm thinking a lot more during this time of COVID about not concentrating so much on what we buried, but what we grew this year. So that's my big focus. Not a big fan of New Year's resolutions, but I know one of the things I've been trying to hold just as a mantra for NC 100 is to concentrate on being holders of process instead of content and help people that have ideas move things forward. So I want to continue to have that discipline and this whole idea of, you can move a whole mountain if you have enough shovels. So that's what I'm going into 21 with.
Absolutely. Appreciative of you providing this space and this place. And I'll piggyback on some of your analogies because you brought up something about soil and growing stuff, and that's critical to our existence. And it is definitely applicable when it comes to one's personal growth and expanding your horizon and your perspectives. And I had a thought today, and it'll be recorded for posterity, I guess, because I didn't write it down. But I was thinking how much people, can walk through a forest or just driving down the street and you see a tree and you admire that tree. And that tree can look beautiful, can be a wonderful, absolutely gorgeous sight to behold. But beneath, under the soil, the roots can be a mangling, tangling mess.
Mm-hmm.
And it is important to acknowledge that from what can be perceived as ugly, beautiful things can happen. Beautiful things can come of them, but you can't forget what it took for it to get there. So those tangly, dangly, sometimes cracking concrete and disrupting sewer lines and what have you, those roots still are important and need to be considered. So with that being said, I wish everyone a wonderful, happy, beautiful holiday. Whatever your roots are, they may not be pretty, but understand your growth is that tree. Appreciate the beauty of what you can become and what you have become. Don't forget your roots. Don't forget where you come from, but understand that that tree is something gorgeous and a sight to behold. So everyone take care. I love all you guys, and I'm glad that you could spend this time here in this space. And, I'm also a winner. So, I'll take my Christmas gifts early. I'll be coming to pick up my window washing equipment and my $25 gift certificate. This is so much. I don't know did I win anything else? I think the win is having this moment with you guys. That's the true win and true victory. I appreciate everyone on the line, and I think
you won us. You won us.
I won you guys. Absolutely, absolutely. That's the ultimate prize.
Right.
Thank you all for being here. Everyone have a wonderful night and a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And yeah, years didn't exist until they did. So every day can be a new year for us. Enjoy them, every one of them. Y'all take care.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Nice. And thanks to all the folks that are watching this on Facebook replay. So when you're watching this later, thank you for folks that stream us. Join us in the Zoom more.
Take care, everyone.
Night, y'all.
All right. Happy
Hey,
New
Meryl.
Year and Merry Christmas. All right.
Where did that guy go?